Hello my friends, I am here at Nickelodeon Universe at the American Dream Mall, which just recently opened. I don't believe all of it is open, but while I was walking in, I did see that the DreamWorks water park is really going well. There's a bunch of construction happening over there and it looks really exciting. When I entered here, there was an amazing view of the entire complex here. They're really utilizing the space well. It's actually got some pretty decent lighting for being at night, and I'm excited to check all of this out, so I invite you to come along. So the first coaster I'm checking out here is Shell Razor, which is a Eurofighter Takabisha-like clone that features or claims to have one of the steepest, if not the steepest drop here of any roller coaster. The other coaster that's open that's very intertwined with Shell Razor is the Shredder, which looks phenomenal. Like the track layout and stuff and how close you come to Shell Razor, it looks awesome. It reminds me a lot of like Pandemonium, like that Gerstlauer spinning type of thing. But yeah, this looks really cool. So I started exploring to get that B-roll and happened upon the Sandy's Blasting Bronco, which is an Intamin launch coaster that has not opened yet. They promised that it would be open by the 15th, and I'm here on the 8th, so boo to me. But it looks really cool. I've heard people say that the lighting packages that they have here are kind of generic, but I don't know. This looks pretty good to me, especially at night. Maybe during the day it's a little underwhelming. Right next to the Blasting Bronco here, we actually have Legends of the Hidden Temple Challenge, which, boy, you can really get up there. I'm not sure how I feel about that height, but it could be fun to do. It wouldn't be right if Old Mac didn't make an appearance here at his very own attraction, and here he is right on the opposite side. You can see the entrance in the back there. And in front of him are the steps that they use. I forget what they were called in the television show, but I do remember that they use these for a quiz that would eventually allow you, if you won, to get into the temple itself. So right in front of Old Mac is facing the next coaster here, which is Timmy's Half-Pipe Havoc, which is themed after the Fairly Godparents. And it reminds me a lot of the RC Racer that... Oh, it's actually making noise. Weird. But this reminds me a lot of the RC Racer that I believe is at Disneyland Paris. I have no idea how, like, with the ride vehicles that I see here, I have no idea how this actually goes, but it looks really cool. Right across from Timmy's Half-Pipe Havoc is the Atom Smasher, which is a flat ride that you guys may have seen before. It's a really fun one, a little disorienting though. I do like that just next to the ride they do have some decorations here about Jimmy Neutron's inventions. But yeah, this ride is going a lot faster than I remember it going. But it looks like a lot of fun. Just around the bend here from the Legends of the Hidden Temple Challenge is Invader Sim's Flip and Spin of Doom, which looks like a very unique take on bumper cars in which you are able to bump into people and it looks like you make them flip or something like that. Interesting. I haven't seen anything like this in action before, but I noticed that a lot of the flat rides here are pretty unique, so we're going to hit up as many of those as we can. Here is the Skyline Scream. Check out Hey Arnold here. Acting a fool. I guess you can... Oh, it's a photo op. Silly me. Yeah, so you can take a photo here. There's Michelangelo, and right behind it is the ride itself, which is a drop tower. What really impressed me is, and I wonder, what type of view you're going to get when you make it all the way up there. I think because of the lights you can't see the top of the tower, but it appears that there's like glass around the top, so you'll be able to see the city skyline of Manhattan. So here's a crazy ride. It's called Krang Prime Pandemonium. And it reminds me a lot of the Discoveries that I've seen, like Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth. However, this one is an offshoot of that. I'm not sure what it's called, but this one does indeed flip around and spin. And it even stops right at the top of the apex. It looks really intense. I'm probably going to give this a whirl later, but wow, it looks insane. Here's a little look at Aang here, who, of course, is riding Appa, his trusty Sky Bison, and the ride looks really cool. I recognize the ride type, and I super just blanked on the name of it, but it will spin around and also flip around. Looks really cool. I love the paint job that they went with. I was really hoping the Slime Streak was going to be open. It's kind of been hit or miss on and off in the last few weeks since the official previews, but it is one that goes kind of all around the park. If you make out that orange track here, I'm just going to keep going around. It's pretty cool. I think it's kind of a family-style coaster, so minimal thrills, but it does take you all around the park. And then I guess it brings you back here. Yeah. So that's the lift hill right back there. Here is SpongeBob's Jellyfish Jam, which is an amazing theme on a carousel. But my favorite thing is where they put the ride operator. How amazing is that? Here is the Bikini Bottom Crosstown Express, which I don't believe whoever is driving has their license. That thing is going. Looks like they got a little play area here for the kids. It's all themed after Poor Paws. It looks like they could use a little more lighting in here. I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like with my regular exposure compared to, say, up here. It's pretty dark. Looks like you can meet one of the characters from Poor Paws, and I did see Donatello wandering around here. I hope I will run into a Ninja Turtle at some point. I see another kiddie ride over here, the Jumping Genies. Looks like a simple spinning little thing, almost like your Dumbo-esque type of ride. And just next to that is a Poor Paws themed Ferris wheel. Really cool, really cute. Some sort of contest is happening right now. I have no idea what's happening, but this is amazing. This kid on the right is amazing. Looks like they have another spinning type of ride themed after Blue's Clues here. So there is a lot leaning on kids and kids rides, which is really cool to see. Here's one that seemed pretty popular, Ren and Stimpy's Space Madness, which is a drop tower style ride that spins. Decent little height there. And it's a cute little theming, small footprint. And look, they have the log, Captain's Log. There's also a pretty decent stage here. I did not see an entertainment schedule, but I'm sure this is going to be where some things are held. There's not much room in front of it, though, for a crowd, which is kind of unfortunate. One thing I have not mentioned yet, as I'm going around the lockers, is that the lockers here, there's free ones by the rides that you can use, but also there's ones here at the front or by the entrance that you can pay for. And the nice thing is that all you use is the little chip that is inside the band that you get, that's your admission. So you just use that. Instead of having to remember a passcode and the number to your locker, you can just use one of these. And this will tell you where it is and where your locker is, and it'll pop open. Really easy. Last stop here is going to be Dora's Sky Railway, which is, if you look at the blue track here, the little train that goes around the entire park. So I see Sandy and Patrick are meeting. Where are the Ninja Turtles? Well, this is cool. I didn't see a schedule for any of this, but you can see you line up here. So this is what that stage is being used for right now. Cool. Good to know. What's up, man? It is so awesome to see you. Can I get a 5 or 3? Yeah. Yo, I got off a Shellraiser. That thing is amazing. Have you been on it yet? Yeah? No problem? Yeah. You probably weren't even afraid of the first drop, I bet. Nah, it didn't bug you at all. Wow. And can I peep your weapons real quick? You got some size, right? On the back? Wow. Those things are gigantic. I don't know how you fight with those. You're too good, man. You're too good. It's awesome meeting you, dude. Can I get a pound? Nice. Let's talk about the 2 roller coasters that were open tonight, because unfortunately the slime streak went down today, and it seems like that's been a thing. Don't know if that's going to improve, but these are my initial impressions so far. Good collection of rides. Ride ops have been really good. Everybody around here has been super nice. Shellraiser is absolutely an amazing experience. Highly recommend if you're into roller coasters. That just, it ranks up there as one of my favorites, to be honest. That was really incredible. And to know that that's one of the steepest, and it's right around my backyard, amazing. Then Shredder, I don't want to say it's generic because it is a really good Gerstlauer. If it weren't for the track layout that it has and the way it kind of works with Shellraiser, it wouldn't be as exciting. Unfortunately, I did not get to go on Slime Streak, and then we're still waiting on Sandy's and Timmy's roller coasters, so I did go on a bunch of the flat rides that are here, which are phenomenal. A lot of them were a lot of fun. I went on the Aang's Air Gliders, which was really cool. The Krang Prime, the one that was flipping. And then I also went on the Jimmy Neutron ride. The food here was very basic, just sandwiches, and that's really it. Nothing too crazy. So hopefully when all of that stuff is available and they have some sort of season pass available, then I'll definitely consider coming back and checking it out once they kind of got all the bugs out. But for now, you're basically beta testing this place, but I still enjoyed it regardless of paying the price and not having all the attractions open. Anyway, all that being said, I'm gonna call it here from Nickelodeon Universe at the American Dream Mall. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure.